Hi, this is Mark. I'm going to take you through signing up for a Quilius account and showing you the user profile, which is the first thing you will see when you arrive on the site after signing up. I'll point out that we're making these videos a tiny bit before the site is live, so bear with me, things might change slightly, but this should give you a pretty good idea. So the first thing is click the sign up button. You're going to have these two options. Connect with Facebook is pretty straightforward. If you've ever connected with Facebook on anything, you'll understand how this works. I'm not even going to walk you through it. You may have to do some sign-up stuff, but I'm sure you know the details if you've ever used Facebook this way. If you don't want to use Facebook, if you want to create an account with us, you maybe don't have Facebook, just open the Create Account tab, and I'm going to enter an email address, which is how we're going to identify you. So let's do this as I'm a test at example.com. You'll see a checkmark box if we recognize it as an email address. Please do use a proper email address. It's going to be trouble for you if you don't. You won't be able to get various information that you need to have. We don't spam you, but having your email address is pretty fundamental to what we do. You're also going to want to put in a username, so I'll make my username I'm a test. You can do kind of anything here, and you can also change your username, so don't worry too much about having it right. It doesn't even have to be unique. We want you to be able to identify yourself by your real name if that's what you want, and your real name may or may not be unique. So next, password. It can be anything, 6 to 32 characters. We obviously recommend that you make a nice strong password for yourself. Passwords can be dicey, as we've seen in recent years. Right now, I'm going to do a very simple 6-character password. I suggest you do something stronger. We also require you to certify that you are 13 years old or older. Sorry, kids. Very important here. We do not comply with COPPA for children, which means essentially that we have to allow people only 13 or over. It just isn't something we can do just yet. Maybe someday in the future. We also have a CAPTCHA, which is simply a way of ensuring we're not getting robots signing up and spamming everybody. So fill that out and then click sign up. You may get something like this at the top. You can choose to remember or not. Since this is just a test, I'm going to dismiss it. And this is going to log us in. Here we are. And this is my user profile. We have a message that pops up to tell you what to do. I'm going to dismiss that because I'm going to walk you through it. So as you can see, here's the username that we put in earlier. You can change that if you want. All these fields with the dotted lines the dashed lines are all editable. So I'm going to leave my username alone, but I'm going to say where I'm from. So I'm from San Francisco, California. Whoops, not Virginia, California. My background. This is just tell us something about yourself. I was born in a log cabin on the banks of the Mississippi. There we go. Put in some information, tell people about yourself. Under influences, this is about what inspires you. For me, maybe that's Shakespeare, J.K. Rowling, George R.R. Martin, and Christopher Marlowe. All heroes of mine. Whenever you make edits, make sure you click the Save Changes button, or else your changes will not be saved, and we wouldn't want that. You'll notice there's a projects thing down here. It says no projects found. That's because you haven't created any yet. We'll go over that in a different video. The other thing you can do in your profile is you can edit images. So let's do that. If I click Change, this is going to bring up the image library, and I can drag and drop. I can choose a file, which is what I'm going to do now. This opens up a dialog box to my computer, and I can pick an image that I would like to have to represent me. So let's see what we've got. I've got a nice bottle of whiskey here, and we'll see that appear. And I say place selected image, and it remembers where I asked it to go, so there we go. By the same token, I would like to change my user image. So I'll choose a file again, and I will use the Quilius logo on this one. Place select image, and there we go. So now you can see my image is updated in the places where you'd expect it to be. I'll also point out that if you at any point decide you don't want a personalized image, you can always go back to the default one. The image library has a use default image, and every type of image has a default setting. So if I say place select image, it goes back to the default. And there it is, I'm done. Now, the next step probably is to go and look at Discover, so you can find stuff to read or to start creating your own projects, which is a button right here. But I'll go into both of those in a separate video. Thanks very much.